Travel to the EU is easier, with less COVID travel restrictions, and holidaymakers are flocking top tourists' destination like Spain. Since the Brexit transition ended, British travellers should note that several things have changed when travelling to the EU. In this video, we talk about the changes that may surprise holidaymakers when they cross the Spanish border. But first, we want to thank you for joining us. Find us on all the other social media channels. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and click that bell, to get notified when we release a new video. We also appreciate your likes and comments below, as it helps to support our channel. Oh, and don't forget to check out our website at immigrationandmigration.com. This video is brought to you by IAM. We believe that travel improves and inspires you, and the people around you. We help you travel by providing services which overcome barriers and frameworks that simplify and enrich your experience. We just happen to be immigration lawyers. So reach out to your IAM visa coordinator when you're ready for your adventure, or already on one, and would like some assistance. As there are fewer COVID-19 restrictions in both the United Kingdom and Spain, British holidaymakers, who were restricted to travel at the height of the pandemic, are back to visiting Spain. When the UK officially exited the European Union, it lost certain privileges, such as unlimited travel through the EU, and this may come as a surprise to many holidaymakers. British travellers to the EU are now covered by the Schengen visa waiver. The visa waiver does not give an unconditional right of entry and stay. The member states have the right to refuse entry and stay in their territories if one or more of the entry conditions are not met, the European Commission has stated. On top of the passport validity, British holidaymakers entering Spain could be asked to provide several requirements as non-EU nationals. This includes showing that they have enough money to fund their trips, a return or onward ticket, and evidence of accommodation. Failure to do so could result in being turned away at the gate. These rules are not only applicable to British travellers, but to all third country nationals. According to EU law on entry from third countries, travellers from non-Schengen and non-EU nations need to show proof of financial support for their entire stay in the Schengen Zone. The means of subsistence are regulated by the European Parliament, introduced back in 2009. Individual EU nations decide how much this requirement needs to be, thus it varies from nation to nation. Spanish border officials do not ask each traveller for means of subsistence every single time, as that would substantially slow down border crossing queues, but travellers should be aware that any non-EU tourist could be randomly asked to show proof of funds for entry. Third country nationals who want to enter Spain may need to attest to having at least €100 per day, with a minimum of €900 per person, regardless of the intended duration of the stay. The €100 a day figure is equivalent to 10% of Spain's national minimum monthly wage. Travellers can prove their financial sufficiency through recent bank statements, a credit card, a banking app, cash, payslips, traveller's checks, supporting documents to attest the sponsor's readiness to cover costs, proof of prepaid accommodation, and so on. It is important that travellers ensure the border guards have stamped their passports to prove that they haven't overstayed their welcome and have stayed within the 90-day visa-free period. UK Foreign Office guidelines states that border guards will use passport stamps to check you're complying with the 90-day visa-free limit for short stays in the Schengen area. If relevant entry or exit stamps are not in your passport, border guards will presume that you have overstayed your visa-free limit. If you don't get an arrival stamp, it can be called into question when you arrive in the country. Equally, if you don't get the relevant exit stamp, you could be refused entry if you return to the country on a future visit, as it appears as if you have stayed longer than the allotted 90 days. What are your thoughts on this issue? Talk to us in the comments section below. If you have plans to travel, check out the deals we have found in the description box below. If you need assistance with a visa to Europe, the UK, or the US, including help with securing your travel arrangements, IAM can help. For visa advice, contact your IAM visa coordinator. If you'd like to get more info on travel, visas, immigration, and citizenship, head over to immigrationandmigration.com for more free content. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for more travel and visa updates.